Alright, I am back and here we are. I am about to show you how to make the healthier dessert version that you and your kids can share and eat. So first things first, I'm gonna put my hair up real quick. Make sure our hair is out of the way, no hair falling on our food. That's one. And then, go, get enough, I don't do much of that. Then I will put my little Q-tip on, and then I'm gonna try to get maybe some first-person video using my Ray-Ban Metas. So let's see how that turns out. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the ingredients that you will need. So we will be making a healthy jello for your kids and for yourself. So what you'll need is a sugar-free jello, the flavor of your kind. Now sugar-free, of course, some of you might be sensitive to certain types of sugar. The reason I'm using sugar-free is because obviously this is a treat that, as I mentioned earlier in my video, that you can substitute for eating a lot of candy during Halloween. So that's why it's a sugar-free. Now aspartame or, obviously is not the best, but this is all in moderation, as I mentioned. Then aside from that, I also like to add beef gelatin because of the collagen benefits. And also it has a lot more protein. It has 11 grams of protein. It's not focusing. But yeah, so it has 11 grams of protein. So that's the gelatin. And then I add strawberries. You don't have to add strawberries. I add strawberries because strawberries have benefits for stem cell growth, so I like to add them. And then the little treats here, of course, is a light whipped topping version and Fage 0% Greek yogurt. You mix these two together and it creates this cheesy-like consistency. It's filling, but it's not overly fattening. It has a lot of benefits. It has like 18 grams of protein per serving, 3/4 cup. And what I usually do is do a 2-to-1 parts, equal parts. And then as a little treat, I put some jet puffed on top and some sprinkles. All right, so first we're gonna boil 1 cup of water. And while we're waiting for this to boil, we're gonna start cutting some strawberries. All right, so let's get started. I already cut a few strawberries here, so I'll be cutting a few more. All right, so now while we're still waiting for our water to boil and we've cut up our strawberries, I'm now gonna make the high protein gelatin with high collagen. Okay, so this will need 2 tablespoons. So that's 2 tablespoons of gelatin, and now we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of cold water. So there's the 1 tablespoon of cold water, and now when you stir it, it looks like this. It's pretty hard. So I'll show you how to mix that with the regular gelatin once the gelatin is done. All right, since I like to do the setting on speed set, I made 1 cup of cold water in ice. So we're gonna mix that with the regular gelatin. And I think it's boiling, I'm hearing it, so let's do that. All right, so this is the sugar-free strawberry gelatin. I'll pour this over here. You can see a little glassware. All right, next I'm gonna add the gelatin, the high protein gelatin, beef collagen. So as you can see, make sure that the beef collagen gets dissolved into the hot gelatin, sugar-free gelatin. So just keep mixing it until it's fully dissolved. And if there's still left over, just toss it out. But I like to make sure that I get that all in there so that the collagen benefits are there. So like I mentioned, the beef gelatin is great for joints. Gelatin is good for joints. Collagen, which means like it has high collagen. So now it's gone and it's all melted. So the next thing I do after this is I put the strawberries. Again, this is optional for you. You don't need to put the strawberries. This is just because strawberries are known to help with stem cell growth. All right, so last part of the Jell-O before you set it in the fridge is I put the iced cold water with it. Again, same thing, let it melt in that hot gelatin. And any ice that remains hard, just toss it out. Now, because I added that beef gelatin, it will actually set a lot quicker because the consistency of it is a little bit thicker. It won't be very, you know how some Jell-O, it's like really kind of gooey. This one will be a lot harder, which is good because, you know, the other thing that the other goal that we have is make it filling without the calories. Or the sugar in this case. All right, so I'm gonna toss the rest of the ice out and let it set in the fridge, and then once it's set, I'm gonna show you, well, while it's setting, I'm gonna show you the icing on top. All right, so the healthy icing. We first start with 2 cups of Greek yogurt, non-fat. You can get low fat if you want, but I get the non-fat one. All right, so I'm gonna put 2 cups. And then I use whipped topping, a light version. You can get, there's a sugar-free version as well, but they didn't have it this time. So I'm grabbing, you just do 1 cup of that one. Now this dessert is low sugar, low fat, but high protein. And it's a really good dessert to give your kids before they dig into that Halloween candy bag. And you can have some too. All right, so that's it. You just mix those 2 together. It's very easy. And then once you do that, you just put this on top, spread it on top, and you can add the whatever yummy light toppings, you know, that you want. This one, I love this. It's the Jet Puff marshmallow. It's fat-free, of course, but it's sugar. And this one is the birthday sprinkles. It makes it cute. It makes it tastier because obviously this icing will be less sweet. But yeah, so once that's done, I'll show you how it looks. All right, see you in a bit.